fences there so nothing falls down onto the road.
What kind of fences? What do you mean? How did they get up there?
They drove on the road.
But where's the road? The road's down the bottom.
Yeah, the road doesn't go like that.
So how do you reckon they got up there?
Maybe they were driving and they must have went up. Oh, that fell down and then they went up.
That's right. That
What about
this
that
is
road?
a do you know what it's called when the earth moves like that?
Earthquake.
Close. That's when it shakes. But following an earthquake, this can happen. What do you think's happened here? What do you think it might be called? It's a
Slide.
mudslide. Yep. Or a
I don't
slip.
either.
They call them slips too, and it's where the side of a hill or a mountain has come falling down. Kind of like if it was snow, it would be called an avalanche when all the snow falls down. Yeah. So I wonder how they got all that machinery up to the top there. Have a look at the other pictures and let's see what else. Oh, helicopter. But do you think, because that looks like it's a digger, do you think a digger would be able to? No, that would be a bit hard, wouldn't it?
Wellington.
So
Wellington. Napier's far is to Wellington. This means Napier.
yeah.
This is like the fastest way to Wellington. What about from Napier?
Pahiatua.
Napier to what? Wellington. Wellington.
There's two ways you can actually go all the way down to Napier, but this is where, between Woodville and Ashurst, or Woodville and Palm, like there on the map, see that square there?
Yeah.
That's where the slip happened, in the gorge. So who's been to Palmerston North before from here? If you've been to Palmerston North, chances are likely you have gone on the gorge. So where that road's been covered up over there, you've come along that road to get to Palmerston North.
Yeah, I've been down there.
It is quite a long road.
You have to keep on going like that.
And it's quite windy. Do you know what? It takes you about 13 minutes to get from one part of the gorge to the other. So where it all starts, and the water's at the side, back to the other side. It's about 13 minutes long. Yep.
Because that's like the end.
I used to live in
That's like-
Palmerston North.
That's like the end, and then 2011.
So how do you think they managed to get it all out? Let's have a look at the pictures. Hang on. What do they look like they're doing? Bench. What do you think they're doing the benches for?
So they just trap it in there to sit down. And if it falls down, then they'll be a gate there to stop it.
Oh, okay. All right, should we have a read through and see who do you think might be doing this? What kind of people, what kind of jobs or names of the jobs of people would be helping to do this? Workers? What kind of workers do you think they might be?
House workers?
Diggers?
Builders?
I would say, yeah, it could be builders. Because they might have to build the bridges, build the road again. Road workers? People that work on the road?
If they break down.
Yeah. What about truck drivers? Would they need truck drivers to help?
Yeah.
Oh yes, because
The thing would just put it in and then they'll go somewhere and take it out.
What will they put in the back of the truck?
the gates.
Thing.
The dirt or the mud or the stuff that's fallen? Yeah, I would say so.
It's falling into water. It's falling into the river.
Yeah, but they'd still have to clear it out, so they'd still have to pick it all up.
Maybe there's rocks in the water. That's why they put some of that in the water.
Some would go into that, yeah. But they would still have to clear it all away and move it. You couldn't just put all of it in, because then that would be a dam, and then the water would all build up, and the water would end up on the road. You know how when you build you know what a dam is?
Yeah.
Where the river flows, and if you block it, what happens to the water? It builds up and builds up and builds up.
Because of the rain.
So that you wouldn't want that to happen, so they would have to move most of it out. Okay, let's read and find out a bit more about.
Over top of a winter.
Yeah, they could build a bridge over top of it, couldn't they?
Or couldn't they
made the
Oh, it's heavy.
there so it could go over to there.
So the road go around it instead.
So the road would still come onto it.
Oh.
Actually, the ground
Then how would I get
over
over here to
water.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder I just can't believe they got up there. I want to know how they got there. And because they have to make sure that they
What
stop it all from
about it?
falling.
What about looking from it this page? Because I wonder how they got to there.
Oh, this
Oh, in there.
Yeah.
This is
That's
tells you where
over
they
there,
are.
just there and there.
Wow.
Oh, take
And it looks like the top of the slide up there. So how'd they get up there to take the photo? That's what I want to know.
helicopter plane.
Maybe.
That's how the people get there properly. See,
What
that's
if
how they
did a
stop it.
helicopter?
What happens if a car was under there? Because that's a road.
Huh?
Well, that's a road.
Well, what if the helicopter? What if they used binoculars to look down?
Or
And
maybe
they
it was
found
a
it.
drone.
How are they meant to get past them?
And they
How did they get past? If you needed to go, let's have a look at the map. If you had to go from Palmerston all the way to Hastings, how would you have got through?
Go the other way.
Go
Go.
to slip and you were
Wait, where's
right,
Palmerston?
right under
There's
it.
Palmerston. If I was in
You
Palmerston,
could go the long way. You have to go that way.
all the way up to Taupo and down. Or do you know what? This happened when I first went to university in 2004. I think it was 2004. And I went and I had to drive all the way down and I would get to Woodville and I had to go to Pahiatua. And then there was a road that used to go into Palmerston. You can't see it on this one here. So I would have to go Pahiatua and then turn in and go around a long way. So people would still be able to get in and out of Palmerston North. But
Would you have to take that long way?
it was about an extra 2 hours long. And then they opened another bridge so I could go to Woodville and then go on a bridge called Balance Bridge and then cut across and then I'd still end up just on this side of Palmerston North and would still come
Was
around.
it far from Wellington?
About 4 hours. Oh, Palmerston.
Yeah.
That's
to Wellington.
Palmerston to Wellington. That's about an hour and a half.
It doesn't take long.
Palmerston to Hastings, Palmerston to Hastings. That's about 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours. And Dannyverk's about an hour 10 to Hastings. But to Napier would be an hour and a half.
what about Fielding?
How about here?
Fielding is about 20 minutes from Palmerston. I used to live in Fielding.
A few.
Do you know, I have never been to New Plymouth.
I haven't.
I've never been over that side on the west coast of the North Island.
What about
I've never even. I've been to Auckland.
Have you been to Taupo?
What about Fielding from
Turangi, that's that's another part of the mountain where you can go skiing.
Waddle, we've been to Waddle.
That's Waiuru.
Oh.
That's where the army camp is.
Ah.
But Wairoa is up here on this side, up by Mahia and Gisborne.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's start reading and find out a bit more about this slide that happened.